What's up, guys? This is Saber, Drift, and Alcatraz with you guys, and we're going to be doing new things called the monthly podcast. And our end of the year podcast got such a huge hit that was surprising. We weren't expecting it to be such a huge hit, but it was fun to do, and you guys seemed to like it a lot. And people were saying, do it more often. So we're going to be doing monthly podcasts now, random in the month. I don't know how I'll set up a certain day. We might, who knows. But we got some segments we'll put together. So without word, let's get started. To start off with the podcast, we have a short montage clip that we put together of y'all from a field training day with Alcatraz, Crane, Archer, and Bishop. They had a 2v2 game, and they did multiple games involving objectives, such as capturing objectives in the center of the field and stuff like that. Really intense. So here we go. We're gonna roll this clip.
Three, two, one, go! There you go. Watch out. Parker on me!
Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed that. Next up is the gun of the month. We'll be doing this once a month with random rifles from our team and maybe even others depending who joins us and stuff. So here's the gun of the month will be mine this time. It's the JGSR25 or ER25K custom, and very cool gun. Not that expensive, and it's a really great rifle. You can check out if you want to see some videos that the rifle was in. There will be some videos in the description below. So check out the YouTube links below to some of the videos that involve me using the JGSR25. It's a very great rifle. It's not that expensive, around $230 to $260. It's a very solid performance rifle by JG Works. All right, so news. Upcoming operations. Section 8 Airsoft is kicking off the new MilSim year. With their open house operation, meaning free to play at Mount Doom Paintball and Airsoft. It's a great field. Operation Megalodon Door was held there. That's where we have our famous Jeep scene that we always talk about and we'll never stop talking about. That's how great.
It's so epic though.
It's such a great memory. So we very cool field. They've had a lot of add-ons to the field since we last filmed. Wow, it's almost been a year since we actually uploaded that video.
They made a lot more things secure, like at the pyramids and stuff.
They added on a lot more walls and stuff.
Yeah,
apparently, all of it.
I don't know. Pyramids was pretty covered. We just ended up taking it pretty easily.
So open house, free to play. It's gonna be a huge turnout. I would estimate about 100 players to be there. No joke. With all Apache Tactical Airsoft is renting out guns up there. And
when did you say it was?
March 15th.
March 15th.
And there's information on the AlabamaAirsoft.org forum, and there's also information on the Alabama Airsoft Facebook pages. There's various Facebook pages all over the place. Check out any of those, or Section 8 Airsoft. The Section 8 Airsoft Facebook page. It's going to be really fun, though. We'll be there.
You should put that in the description box, too.
I think we're playing on Green Team. It's going to be really fun, though. A lot of miniature, fast-paced operations apparently that are gonna last a couple hours each, and there's camping night before and day after if you if you're at any kind of distance. Yep, camping. It goes throughout the whole day, but there's camping night before and camping after. So if anyone's coming from a distance, you can stay there at night. You don't have to worry about driving home.
That being said, if you're in Alabama, come.
Anyone here? Anywhere.
Really,
it's
Tennessee.
It's free. And it's a really well put together MilSim operation.
The first ops of the year are always the best because that's when they unleash everything old and new that they've had, and always fun. So that will be March 15th, and we will be getting tons of footage from that, unless the camera decides to overheat again.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so
Stupid.
disappointing because we had the Jeep scene that you've seen. Yeah, that was great and all, but we had a 20 times better one when I was laying on a hill, and you could see like half of our other team against the road in the hill, and the Jeep literally drove by maybe 5-10 feet away from us. That was the sickest thing ever.
That and like it missed the end of the compound
Yes,
raid,
and
and
it
it actually
just-
went in there and killed everybody.
Yeah,
That was so sad.
So that's for operations. I believe there was an operation this past Saturday, and there might have been something at CartCon. I don't say anything. There,
We should go back.
yeah, really, and
We really should. I haven't get to go.
shut up. And,
You know what we should do?
go back to CartCon.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Really. Okay. Gotcha.
I want to
Noted.
go back to Steak
Did
and
they
Shake.
actually have an op at CarCon?
No, they had it was a team event, King of the Hill.
Oh, so just
King
team
of the Hill.
versus team.
Yeah, it was like a 7-person team event though.
Competition.
So, competition, but I mean we couldn't have made it. So
We're
Anyway.
prepared.
other news, we now have an official Instagram page,
Yay.
Homelander's Airsoft, capital H, Homelander's Airsoft.
I need to go
all
follow
one
that.
thing.
I didn't even-
Just started up, so we will put I'll try to put a link in the
We
description
should make
below
another
as
Instagram
well.
now.
Archer and I are joint running the page right now. I'm sure all the other team members will kick in, upload photos, and I guarantee it's gonna be it's probably gonna be a lot more activity than the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel we try to get videos at least once a week. Try to once every 2 weeks occasionally when there's stuff that's busy, and but we'll probably be uploading photos every couple of days and stuff like that. So check that out. You can get subscribe to that or not. I guess it's follow. I'm not an Instagram person.
You follow. You don't.
You follow.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said subscribe. I didn't know.
Well, that's YouTube.
I'm YouTube.
But
I'm YouTube.
yes, you do
so.
follow on Instagram.
It's practically the same now. Right?
So check out that page, Homelander's Airsoft, and we will,
Follow.
it'll be a cool page, and just another way to talk to you guys. So next up, SHOT Show 2014 was the past month in January. We didn't get time to make a monthly montage for that, but there was a lot of cool stuff that came out. A lot of innovating items are coming out. I saw a lot of the G&G booth stuff got me. That's what I noticed. There was a lot of stuff from everyone.
Wish I had more conferences around here instead of all in California.
More what?
More like SHOT Show kind of things, like.
Nobody would do it in Alabama though.
I know. But
Closer, maybe like Florida or
It'd
something.
be so much. It'd be so nice.
Yeah, but so a lot of new innovating items. Anything in mind that you guys saw that
Did you already talk about the quick detach motor?
No.
That is cool as hell.
I've never heard about that.
quick detach?
I'm pretty sure
motor?
y'all told us. Yeah, you told me
just
about
told
that.
you.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can tell you
Right,
again.
right.
It's
Hooks
not a
up the
big deal.
trigger
It'll-
guard and
yeah.
slides
Right,
off.
So the
So
trigger
slides
guard
off.
slides off.
man.
So kind of like
I'm
you have a
excited
quick
for
detached
that.
spring, you have a quick detached
Do
motor.
they have a quick detach motor?
Probably is it ICS?
No, it's not the same. No, this is G&G.
Oh.
They have
G&G,
a quick
I saw a
detach
lot from G&G this year. I was quite surprised at it.
I've always
I know you've always been a
I've always
G&G
told you,
fanboy.
G&G. I'm telling you.
But and then
I'm gonna stick with
regardless,
G&G.
they have the
Me
new
too.
gun
I'm gonna
systems.
have a gun there, so yeah.
They have the new gun systems coming out, regarding like when the magazine's empty, the gun stops firing, and the bolt locks back on their blowback systems.
I'm
Yeah,
curious to see
and
how
use
that
the bolt
works.
catch. I think pneumatic.
I'm curious to see how
Okay.
that works. You know how like sometimes they come up with new systems and they fail completely. I'm curious to see if that actually works.
I
I
mean,
think
every
they
system's
can
gonna
pull
have
it
its
off.
bugs
In
at
a,
the
in a
beginning, but I think
user's
they can pull it
hand,
off.
in a user's hand, I'm curious to see how it works.
I really don't know if we'll see those this year in like full working condition that we want them to be, but
There's always new problems.
there's always gonna be new problems with a new system. There always are, but I mean,
It's probably gonna be another good year,
but
2 years.
it could be in the next year or so that we see those systems
Did
come
you
out.
say G&G
and,
also has quick changeable springs?
No,
I
but
think
no,
so.
they don't. That's really ICS.
Yeah, it's just ICS.
No, but
ICS was making a bunch of new rail systems too. I know they had a bunch of innovative new rail systems. I mean, I
Sadly,
personally
I'm
wasn't a
not.
fan of them,
I'll
but
stay with Mad
they
Bull
were
and-
really cool. They were really cool looking rail systems. They were a lot like the ones that John Archer liked, So
Sadly, I'm not that well versed in all the SHOT Show stuff. I just remember there's one horribly
What's going on
Fugly
here at my
looking
house?
gun.
You should be able to see one.
that one
Fugly?
fugly looking gun. Like it has
VSS.
I don't know, but it was like a stubby M4 kind of looking thing, except it had the battery goes in the top of the rail system, so it has the standard like RAS rail
Oh,
system.
was it the
But
M4
this
that's
is
like the
like-
size of an MP5?
Yeah, but this thing is like
I thought that was kind of cool.
This
actually.
one's like lifted all the way up, and the battery goes inside the rail on the top there.
It's kind of like a mix of an M4 and an MP5.
But why this rail was like 3 inches high?
I don't know. I didn't see
I
it.
don't know,
It
that
looked
bothered
cool
me.
on first look. I didn't really.
What was that?
I mean,
gun
like,
that I
um,
didn't see any point in. It was an M4, but it took a P90 mag on top. It still had an M4 magazine.
The AK-50, or it's like the 50, that's already come out. That's by Echo One.
Why would you
That
do
was
that?
just released.
Why?
What is it?
It's an M4.
Because
like,
it looks cool.
Literally,
No,
an
it's the M4, and it has.
P90. That P90 mags.
Like,
Oh, the one
there's a
that
cut in the
shouldn't
rail
have,
system, and it
Yeah.
can see. I like the look of it. Now,
Oh, the
I don't
AR,
understand.
the AR-57.
No, I mean, like, in reality, the system, in
I-
reality, now it's a cool, no, in like the real steel thing, it's a really
the
cool
bullets
system
come
because
out.
you got that 50 round mag, it's a lot smaller, and the bullets
Real
come out,
steel.
the
Yeah.
bullets come out the
Okay,
bottom.
the
bullets-
real
Now,
steel.
granted, though,
But for
like, the
airsoft.
thing has a really, like, unique hop-up system,
Airsoft is
apparently, because the hop-up, it has to be, like, kind of upside down because the BBs are
You know
falling
what that
in.
means? You
So-
name this, you know what that means? It means trouble.
Yeah,
Simple is better.
That is,
It, does,
that
it,
is
it
very
definitely
true.
means skeptical. Not the heavily parts that can be adjusted.
To me,
Yeah.
it defeats the purpose of an M4.
One
You
thing
don't
that-
That is a
put
good
up
point.
M4 with P90 mags.
Right.
Now, maybe if a P90 person is trying to switch over to an M4,
Exactly, then you can use
And
your
you can see that would
P90
work
mags.
because you got your P90 mags.
But-
I mean,
but
yes.
What would
You're
be
gonna
really
get
cool?
hate.
What would be really cool is if you made like an M4 that could use P90
And
mags,
both.
M4
Yeah,
mags, or AK mags. That'd take in the
They have
beauty of
they have
everything
M4s
like
that use
that.
AK mags.
Yeah,
that
but I'm
like
talking
that,
about
they
with
look
the
weird.
P90 mags. That way
I mean,
you can get
yes.
that one gun and use all your mags.
Or except for the fact that like
Okay,
to do
just
that
think
they
about
have to
it,
have
think
2 holes in the hop-up
how many
system.
people?
Which would be
How
weird.
many people do you know that own a P90? How many people?
Not many.
Exactly.
Well, one person at Battlegrounds. I know
So I
his
mean,
name.
but and also G&G's making their dual gear sector M4s now. They're shooting like 35, 40 rounds a second.
Okay.
So yeah,
Like we said.
it's innovative.
Oh, it's
And they're making
overkill.
cool new rifles like the VSS
That's just gonna
and
piss
the
people off.
It is. If you put a stock gun with a PSG mod, then it's just gonna like
It's
people are gonna
piss
get
people
ticked off real quick. We don't have the mentality of like if I throw all my high caps and mid caps down range at one like
That's a good
couple
point.
seconds
That's a good point.
and you'll win. We do it like skillfully to where you have
I
to
get you.
set up
I
the
get you,
field,
Steve.
you know.
You might want to cut
Oh, I got one more thing.
Yeah.
The
You might-
for the SHOT Show,
Yes.
that one booth that Evike did a review on. It has a bunch of custom blowback slides and stuff like that.
I do
Custom
not-
work for it.
I
Like
know.
for the-
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know who it was again.
I forget.
There were
the name.
also,
J-Rack.
J-Rack. Okay.
I think that was
Maybe
them.
I don't know.
I think that
I
was
mean, there was
them.
also you also mentioned the ASG Scorpion or the Scorpion Evo.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
for
like the
I
yeah.
mean,
Well, I mean, it's
now
like
the more I
if
think
you
about
if you
it.
like the gas blowback version, but you want
a
AG.
Scorpion.
No, it's not the Scorpion like
The
small
Evo,
the
yeah.
like the Evo, which is like in like Black Ops 2, like the that one that had ridiculously high rate of fire.
Oh, I love that gun.
Yeah, like the it's like that.
The traditional Scorpion, I can't say it. It's just
No. Now Cade Boy is
It
making a
is
gas
football
blowback.
gun.
Cade Boy is
just
also
ugly.
making a gas
I'm not saying it's
blowback.
bad. It's just ugly.
What are some more gas blowback guns that are
Cade
coming
Boy is
out?
making a gas blowback Scorpion, the regular small SMG one.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I think
That
I
one
personally,
looks really
I'm not
solid.
a fan. I'm not a fan of that gun in general. Like, but I think it'd be cool to have it as a blowback because it blows back on the top and stuff. So it's, I
it's just
like.
fucking- it's just
I
like
hated
an
Max
easy-
until I saw the blowback Max, and those were really cool. And then there's also the
I
they're
was in
also
love with
making that
Ma-
KPZ 170. It's a completely custom gun by KBWA. It's not gonna be out this year. They just have the body, but it was a really cool PDW.
Sounds like the APS.
It was a really cool PDW that they had come out with. So I mean, there was a lot from SHOT Show this year in
Yeah.
regards, in the
think-
past year or so, it's been like new guns, but everything's running on the same systems. They're starting to try and adapt the systems now to make them more realistic or less realistic
yeah,
if
I
you're going
mean-
for sector gears. But I mean,
I
it
think
was really cool.
I think KWA, as much as you're gonna hate to hear this, is that I think KWA is actually really solid this
They're
year.
a really solid gas
I mean,
blowback
like
company. Their AAGs are
most
questionable.
I think most of the stuff that they put out in SHOT
It's a
Show was actually
lucky
really
pick of the
solid.
draw with their AAGs.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yes, it's a hit or miss kind of thing.
Yeah.
kind of.
With a high price point.
From what
But, I
we've
mean,
seen.
the gas blowbacks that I've seen, I mean, besides the ATP series, they're all really solid.
Like the
But,
LM4, man, those things are.
LM4s are solid. I would get an
Yeah.
LM4
I
if I
almost got
had the
one.
money.
I almost got one.
Next up, messages in sending the viewers a message in regards to cheating on camera. We discussed this previously in the
Here we
last,
go.
something you gotta discuss. And I'm going less gonna go on a rant in this one and more just address the statements. Like, you see
you
these
go.
on YouTube all the time. It's just like, oh, you cheated at this point. You cheated at this point. I can hear the BBs hitting hitting you and stuff like that, or I can see them hitting you. Addressing these 2 points in the terms of like I can see and hear BBs hitting you, especially in indoors. One,
There are
In-
ricochets. there
there
are
are
ricochets.
well, then I guess I can make 3 points. One, in terms of I can hear the BBs and all that stuff.
The BB
you
hits
don't-
everything.
And this ties into like the third point I was gonna make. If you aren't there, you don't know what's happened. You can think you know what's happened, but you don't know, and you never will know. Even if you are there, sometimes you aren't aware of what's happened.
Well, they
And
will
plus
know
all the
when you
plus
tell
all the
them, but-
plastic wrap on the windows sounds like it's hitting you, even though it's obviously not.
Yes. That's at Battlegrounds. But I mean, like,
Well, yeah.
Battlegrounds is mostly where you have these
I mean,
controversial.
that's all the places
like-
we've gotten.
Okay, there's
that the
even
heat
moments
from.
where like I was getting. There's actually 2 moments, and I was,
That was the Ricky Shane one in the
completely
church.
surprised. No, I'm talking about a different one.
No.
Like I'm completely surprised that I didn't get hit. Like I'll call my hits. I'm not gonna lie about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we all do.
But I mean, like
Yeah,
someone
those-
with a full automatic pistol blows into a room, and I shoot back at him, you know, because it's a standoff, and
He misses.
he misses every. I'm like, I didn't get hit. Like I'm sitting there going, I thought I did, but I didn't. And then another time, someone shoots 3 or 4 times, and I'm at a corner of a wall, and I run back around. And I'm like, well, I didn't get hit. I mean, like.
Yeah. I mean,
you have those
you can't.
moments where you're just like, yeah.
It's just
how
like,
did
wow,
I not
how did I
get
not
hit?
get
It's the things
Yeah,
people gotta
exactly.
remember is the fact that it's still a BB. It's not a bullet. It's still traveling
It
at a
doesn't have
slower
a determined
velocity.
flight path.
It doesn't have a determined flight path because
It's
of the
not
fact that
gonna
it's
go
perfectly
directly
round.
where your
It's
sights
not.
are.
And it's
Yes.
plastic.
I mean, like it's gonna go a
Instead
little
of
bit
metal.
left, a little
And
bit
so
right,
people are
up
like,
and
"Oh,
down.
I see the BB's hit." No, sorry. Unless it's like, you know, there are times where you can see, you know, in terms of like when like people are seeing people get shot. You know, it's a lot easier to tell when a GoPro's facing people because then you can see the guns lining up on sights and everything, and when it's like less than 10 feet away, it's incredibly easy to tell somebody's getting hit. But like when BBs are apparently coming at people and they're like, "Oh, you're totally getting hit" and stuff like that, you know, you can't see the BB. You can't see it. 300 feet a second.
I mean, I've tried to point out trying to look at for
But you
that
can't
kind of
do it.
stuff. I haven't been able to find anything.
300 feet per second, 10 feet, you know, distance or something like that, and you have like 0.5 seconds to look in this little camera window. You slow it down to the maximum setting, you still can't see the BB.
Oh, I
It's
mean,
just
like,
gonna-
and like, you can't really rely on what someone says because this has happened a long time ago when we first started out on YouTube, and I was wearing the GoPro, and this is like in Woodland place, and we were
Yeah.
running up, and I hit the ground, and I go, ow, ow, and I grab my leg, and then
And
someone
people were like,
someone's like, oh,
someone's
you cheated,
you
but
cheated,
yet
you're
they didn't
screaming
know,
in pain because you're getting hit. Well, you don't know
a
that.
stick with
yeah.
my leg, so
I
like,
mean, like, you
it was
ran
a
into
lay
pliers.
down tree. It was a lay down tree, and one of the sticks that had been broken off was still like the stub was still sticking up.
Sharp and pointy.
And I
Yeah.
landed on it, and I'm like,
And so, I mean,
oh,
that
not because I got hit.
that ties into the situation that if you aren't there, you're not.
Exactly.
If you aren't there, you're not gonna know what's happened. And
Right.
so, I mean, like in terms of like hearing the BB and stuff, you know, in all the years I've been a cameraman, you learn the BB that makes a distinct sound when it's hitting a person, especially on camera and stuff like the GoPro series cameras. And you can really tell, and you can also listen for sounds occasionally. If like the BB's hitting a wall, you can hear that echo sound. But I mean, it's very hard to tell, and so it's kind of we're kind of addressing this as like a message to all YouTube watchers out there who watch airsoft videos, because airsoft videos are fun to watch most of the time. If you're filmed right, they're really cool. They're really if they're filmed right. I mean, nobody wants to watch a horrible YouTube video about airsoft that's just, you know, bad. So
Sometimes it just make you want to like punch someone.
punch
in
a
the face.
wall,
I was
or
gonna
baby.
say punch someone in the face. Yeah.
punch a baby.
How long have you had that story about the stick bottled up inside? It feels like you
He's had
wanted
that-
to
It's
say that
been
for a while.
It just ties into the subject.
Because
so I was
well, no,
that's
because like
coming
he's
out.
he's gotten stuff. We've gotten raps about that on like our YouTube
Yeah.
channel about people saying, "Oh, he's cheating at this," and I'm like, "No, he's not." And they're like, "Yeah, he clearly is cheating because he said ow." No,
Okay,
he's
well,
saying
here's my
ow
thing.
because he got hit by a
Here's-
stick. You
here's
don't
my
know
thing,
what's
like,
going on.
We don't care if you comment. Like, it would be nice if you would say, "Hey, what happened here?" Like, if you
Are you
think that
sure?
we're cheating,
Are you sure?
address us and we'll tell you the situation. We'll let
Yes.
you know so you don't think that we're cheating.
mean,
now we'll go back and look and be like,
Make
oh,
sure.
if that's the person cheating and we see that it's cheating,
we
we'll address
have
it.
we have a system when these comments come out. First of all, we see the tone of the cheat thing. We like when people are respectful about it and they're like, "Hey, did you not call your hit at this point because it looks like you didn't," or something like that. Compared to "You're cheating at this point, it needs to stop."
And we
Especially,
know
you
you
know,
did it.
we especially the "we know you did it" comment, and I'm like, really? I wasn't aware you were there.
And even when we
Um,
say like, no, this is what happened, you just, like they still want to argue like, no, I
that's
promise you.
that's going to set our mood whether or not we're going to, you know,
be mad or not.
be mad, you know, how we're going to treat
frustrated.
situation.
Yeah, be frustrated
towards
with
you. Frustrated towards you. So I mean,
Sorry.
and
I had to kill again.
and so when and then, you know, then we go and we look at the point where you're saying we're cheating. Sometimes there's not even a time. There's like, "You're cheating in this video," and I'm like, "Thanks, I'll look through this whole thing now." And we'll look through, try to find anything. If it's a certain video point,
Jimmy
we
will
go
try
over.
and look
I will
through
try
and
to
find-
find. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, that's definitely true. No, you know what? Don't shut up. Keep talking because that's really true. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny it.
no, don't shut up. Keep talking. And I'll go through and try to find the like the point. And if I'll slow down clips and stuff. And if I can't find it, then, you know, I'm gonna say, or, you know, if I can, like, you know, the memory, you can go and look and be like, oh, I remember that happened. No, it's just a misunderstanding and stuff like that.
And YouTube does not skip frame rates.
No.
Doesn't happen.
To anyone who thinks that YouTube somehow deals with whether or not a video is edited, YouTube is a sharing website. You upload the video. And you know what the irritating thing is? It's a common thing that people say.
Oh.
It's not like one or two morons say it. People say it. If YouTube is a sharing service, you upload the video, people watch it. You can't edit things on YouTube. It's physically impossible.
Maybe if you have bad connection, it'll skip a couple scenes. It'll
on
glitch.
your physical
On your computer,
not the video.
That the video is still working fine. It's not us. And we get the comment. The comment that we've gotten at least three times, or possibly more, on these situations. Whenever somebody stubborn comes up saying, "You guys cheated. I know you did." It's when we point out this is what really happened, and our story's logical. They're like, YouTube skips frame rates. Or YouTube must be glitching out because that is what happened. And I'm like, really? Okay, so YouTube's glitching out, and that has to do with whether or not something happened that you weren't there for and we were. Okay.
Lecture over.
Thank you. So summary pretty much of this rant.
Just be nice about it. Period.
Be respectful.
If you have
it's okay to question people on this stuff. It's okay to question things on the comments. It's okay to question these kind of things. It's understandable. If you want to call people out on it, do it respectfully and nicely though.
Amen.
And
and we'll be the same.
And they'll most of the time they'll comment back in the same way. And if they don't, well, shame on them.
Some
but
people are just like,
some people are just gonna be that way.
Because you commented on it, even though they were the nicest about it. They're like,
but I mean,
I don't like.
Be respectful about it, and if they tell you that they give you an explanation, don't try to fight it and say, well, look, this is what happened, and I can tell, because long story short, you weren't there. You're not gonna know any more than they will. They're always gonna know more on the situation that happened.
Or even if it's the opposite way, and the person that uploaded the video got caught, just keep it as your own opinion. What good are you gonna do about?
What good is commenting on the YouTube?
It's in the past. If you're pointing it out, it's not going to do anything.
It's not a huge deal.
Yes, because more than often, you are not going to know. That's just how it is. So but that's pretty much just a comment I wanted to share after not even just our own channel, but you see it a lot on YouTube, and you're just like, why is this happening? This shouldn't be happening.
Saying a video skips frame rates to justify your accusation of saying you're cheating. It doesn't happen.
Excuse me while I chop
never
off your
happened
tongue
before.
Yeah,
just
out of your mouth.
Sew their mouth up or something. Don't say anything anymore.
Cutting out the tongue.
Yeah, don't talk.
Cutting out the tongue.
Okay, all right, I'm done.
That's why I said. That's why I made the comment about if you think you're right, let it be right, and let the other person think they're right, even though they're wrong. Just let it go.
So that covers that. And in regards to, even when it comes to cheating on camera, we never upload stuff. I know we had that one situation last year where we uploaded the video and that got way out of hand. And that's in the past though. Things are cool now. But I can't even. When we go to Battlegrounds, especially when it's on Saturdays and popular days, we always come back with footage, at least 2 or 3 clips of people not just not calling their hits, but it's obvious not calling your hits, when they run around the corner and you can see them you can see the gun and it's pointed 5 feet in their chest, and it's BBs. Yes, how I mentioned earlier, BBs can miss and stuff like that, but it's to the point where it's not gonna miss. It's right there, and it's a lot clearer to see also the BBs traveling when the camera's facing downrange towards it instead of facing uprange. And but we never upload those. We just delete them, or we watch them, we complain about them, and then we delete them. Because there's no point in causing any more.
We watch them, we rant about them, then complain about them.
We rant about them and complain.
The footage, at a wall.
Yeah, and then
hit it with a baseball bat, and then go on with
save that in the bitching book for later. And then we bring it up occasionally afterwards, but that's about it. So we never upload stuff like that anymore, and we just cut it out and just leave it at that and stuff, because nobody wants to see that.
It just wouldn't be cool to diminish other people's reputations.
Sometimes you want to, and you're just like, all right, you're gonna cheat. I'm gonna humiliate you on the internet, but there's no fun. Let's post that to every Facebook page on the internet regarding Airsoft.
This match is gonna set your ass on fire.
Yeah. Poof. they'll have you up like on a like "Don't Let In" poster on there or
Yeah.
something. You know, no, not really. Joking. All joking aside. So playing with the Homelanders and the Homelander team, you know, playing with us. Battlegrounds, because you know people are always like, hey, when you gonna be here? When you gonna be here? Or we want to come play with you and stuff like that. You know,
I like getting those
and
comments.
I like getting those comments. It's very nice. That's why, you know, let's get on that subject actually real fast before we wrap up. You know, getting recognized by fans lately. You know, we uploaded the getting recognized by fans video last weekend, and that was and you know, it's not really just trying to showing. It's not showing off, you know, how we're like a popular airsoft team, stuff like that. It's just kind of a cool thing that, you know, it's awesome getting recognized by our fans
We
and
wanna
people who
encourage
watch our
y'all.
videos. Because you know, we always want people to come up and say hi to us and stuff.
If you come up to us, it'll make our day. Like that one kid that came up there made.
It was actually two. It was actually two.
Two of them.
Two.
Okay.
They were brothers. I don't know if they're brothers.
I think they're just on the same kind of group.
It's like a
They're on a
30-second
team.
video
They're
on
on a
YouTube.
team.
But
That made our days.
That makes the day. Like, cause I remember we were having like it was not a good day that day. Like we were having to deal with a lot of bullshit. There's sensors for a reason. So you know.
more Hunger Games and
Hunger Games
No,
playing
best-
without the
best-
airsoft guns was the best like
time.
part of the day.
Hey,
That shows you how bad it is.
Hey, Mom.
But getting recognized by fans, it's always cool. We always like to have you guys come up when you guys recognize. I mean, we wear a unique camo. Obviously, not many people in Alabama wear the black and woodland setup that we do.
Not
I'm sorry,
none of
I
that
have to.
scene.
I'm gonna get in
You're
trouble.
killing me here.
I-
Coming and playing with us, you know we're at Battlegrounds on Sundays. We don't go Saturdays very anymore because it's really chaotic and it's
Cheaters
And
galore.
plus, we have
And then we
a lot
rage
of-
galore.
no. I don't want to say cheaters galore because I don't want to ruin Battlegrounds like experience
no,
by
it's
saying,
not.
hey, don't go Sunday or don't go Saturday. There's cheaters
It's,
everywhere. It's not that at all. It's just there's a lot of people, which is good for them by all means. But it gets really chaotic. If you
packed.
like the chaos, it's just really packed. And Sunday there seems to be the perfect amount of people there to where you can still move around. On the
a
floor.
lot-
If you
of
say
people
now
like
there's
that.
gonna be like too many people there.
A lot
People like that
A
chaos.
lot of people like that chaos,
And
if
we
you're one of
like
those
that
kind of people,
chaos.
do it. But I don't think
We
that's
like
more of our style.
we like that chaos to a certain extent. It's just chaos often leads to confusion, and that kind of
Well, I'm not saying like as in cheating. I'm saying there's so many people that the refs can't exactly catch everybody who is cheating.
yeah. You know,
So I mean, like there's always gonna be those.
well, there's
couple
always
people.
going to be cheaters everywhere.
So
That's just
I
how
mean,
it works,
like
but I mean,
you can't really avoid it. It's just like with the amount of people there on Saturdays, it doesn't really.
we
help.
are going Sundays because it's easier for us.
And Saturdays we have a lot of school obligations and sports and stuff like that.
Yes.
So it gets in the
yeah.
way really easily. So,
So,
Sunday's the ideal time for us to go.
Sundays are when we are at Battlegrounds. If you want to know which Sundays we are going, we normally find out a couple days before we plan the trip. And then, are you trying to impale yourself with my meat grinder
Look,
It's
flashlight?
actually pretty freaking
look,
sharp.
Look,
It
ready?
is. Anyway, so coming and playing with us will be Battleground Sundays. We will let you guys know when. If you comment on the channel or on Instagram asking us when, and we will let you know. We'll just put a little note by that comment saying make sure to reply to this, and we will let you guys know when we go to Battlegrounds or when we're doing these event field ops and stuff like that. And so I guess until then, we will see you guys in the next video. So this is Saber, Drift, and Alcatraz signing out. See you guys later.